Hey, it's Paris. You know, I love sparkly things, right? Like stars. Duh. And thanks to Hilton and AutoCamp, I just slept under them. Picture me, serving looks by the fire outside my luxurious Airstream, making s'mores with the kids, while a national park is our backdrop. The great outdoors meets Hilton hospitality. That's hot. Explore all the new ways to stay at Hilton.com. Hilton for the stay.
Jamie Lee Curtis and Lindsay Lohan are back in Disney's Freakier Friday.
Yes, totally.
OMG, yes.
On August 8th.
We switched bodies.
I am freaking out right now.
Let's pause and reframe.
Get tickets now.
Now.
For the ultimate movie event of the summer.
I definitely don't know how to act as an old person. What do? Talk about transitional lenses, home repairs, John Mayer, or,
Coldplay.
Disney's Freakier Friday. In theaters August 8th. Get tickets now. Rated PG. Parental guidance suggested.
Welcome to the Positive Mindset Podcast. My name is Henry Lawrence, and in this episode, we're going to talk about acceptance, positive acceptance. So if you're ready to move on, if you're ready to step in a new life, this is the episode for you. And make sure to listen all the way through, because at the very end, we're going to take a deep, healing, meditative breath to help us align on this message and move forward throughout the day. Acceptance is difficult. It's truly difficult to accept things that allow us to move on. It's easy to accept the regular. It's easier to accept comfortability. It's easier to accept our current situation, but what's hard to do is accept that something needs to change, that something needs to be let go, that something has to be forgiven and then forgotten as you move past it. That is the hardest part to accept, and that is what is holding you back. You see, you are holding on to hurt. You are holding on to pain. You are holding on to trauma. And I know that those things hit you difficult. Those things hit you hard. Those things hit you with so much pain that it can go throughout your DNA. The very fabric of you could be made of these things. But at some point, we must accept that they must go. We must accept that they don't serve us anymore. We must accept that for our new life to begin, our old ones must end, whether it's people, places, or things. You have the power to go into a new reality. You have the power to bring in new energy into this life. You have the power to create anything that you desire as long as you accept that. Accept that you have the power, because when you do, you realize that you have control. You have control over you and nothing else. You have control of your internal state, of your way of thinking, of your way of perceiving, of your way of existing, and nothing else. So it's time to accept that and move on. It's time to start accepting things that uplift you, not things that have defined you at your current state. Accept that you're great. Accept that you are powerful. Accept that you can do big things. Accept that you are meant for more. Accept that you are incredible and loving and powerful, and no matter what has happened, no matter what has happened to this very moment, you can let it go. I don't care if you're just ending the situation, if you just got off that painful phone call, if that person just walked out the door, if it just happened, you can accept it for what it is at this very moment and start accepting a new reality, accepting that you have to receive good things, that you have to be bigger, that you have to be the bigger person in that exact situation, because they're not going to change. If you're dealing with low-level people, frequencies, or things, they're not going to change. They're just not. And that's a hard thing to accept, because I know you keep beating your head against the wall again and again and again and again because you want it to change. You want them to see the light. You want their reality to wake up, but it's not going to happen. So accept it. And then move that acceptance to a more powerful level. Move that acceptance into greatness. Move that acceptance into what you can be, not what you have been. Move that acceptance into what you will receive, not what you have received. Move that acceptance into the next level. Everything that's happened to you has had purpose. The purpose is not a reward. The purpose is in fulfillment in who you are. Meaning you had bad things happen to you, but you still chose to be good. You had evil things happen to you, yet you still chose to be good. You had terrible things happen to you, but you still chose to be good. You are accepting the fact that you get to decide your energy, that you get to be purposeful in who you are, that you get to be creative in who you are, that you get to be the designer of who you are, that you get to be the one that chooses their life. This energy, this experience, These trials, these tribulations are for you. Again, it's not for you so that you create some amazing, prosperous life. That can be done whether you're a good person or a bad person. It's done for you because you get to choose your energy in every moment. You get to choose the you in every moment. You get to choose you in every moment. Are you hearing what I'm saying? You get to choose you in every morning. It doesn't matter what's going on. It doesn't matter what the hurt is. It doesn't matter what the weight is. You get to choose you. This is what a positive mindset is. It is difficult. You are going to make mistakes. You are going to mess up. You are going to stoop to their level. It will happen. And when it does, it doesn't have to define you. You will get better at releasing. You will get better at accepting. You will get better at moving on if you make it part of your program, if you make it part of your reality, if you make it part of your existence. This is possible for you, and you can do it when you say, yes, I accept that I am the bigger person. Yes, I accept that I am greatness. Yes, I accept that I am the giant in the room. And I know it's hard. I struggle with these same things. You might think that my life is perfection, that when you look around that everyone else has it figured out, but they don't. Social media can make you blind to the fact that other people struggle. In fact, podcasts, things like this, where people are just talking and talking and talking, just as I'm doing, talking and talking and talking, as if we're wiser, smarter, more educated, whatever it is, that we have it all figured out. But the truth is, we are on the same journey too. At least I can speak for myself. I am on the same journey too. I have to accept and release some powerful things too, and that is difficult. It is difficult because we avoid it. I've avoided it. You know that there's things that you have avoided where if you just accepted that it was what it was, you could have handled it and dealt with it. And you know what? It doesn't happen instantly. Unfortunately, it doesn't happen instantly. This acceptance takes time. This acceptance might take longer than you hope. That's probably why you're avoiding it. But when you commit to moving into it, you will receive the new life. You will experience the new experience. You will change your reality. And it's going to come with scars. It's going to come with blood. It's going to come with cuts. It's going to come with damage. Okay? There's a reason why it's called friction. It's hard. And I know this isn't the normal message I do. This isn't the normal cadence. It isn't even a normal energy probably. This is just one of those ones where I just had to sit with it and sit with you with it. This is sitting down next to each other, having that moment, arm on the shoulder saying, look, we got to accept this is what it is. The situation is what it is. Now that we've accepted it, what are we going to do about it? Are we going to shrink? Are we going to be cowards? Or are we going to rise up? That's what I'm asking you right now. We're sitting side by side on the bench looking at Attention Beach. The sand is warm. The ocean is beautiful. Like we're right here. Just me and you. I got my arm around your shoulder. Maybe you've got your arm around mine. And I'm saying, hey, it is what it is. We must accept it. They are that way. That situation is that situation. That problem is that problem. That headache is that headache. That whatever you got to face is whatever you got to face. Let's accept it now. And what are we going to do about it? Because you are the rising tide. You are greatness. You are powerful. You are everything that you're desiring. So let's accept the situation and move forward. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a deep breath. And this is going to be a powerful breath. This is going to be one of growth, of expansion, of new realities, of possibilities, because we've accepted that the situation is as it is. They're not going to change. I'm sorry. I know you want it, but it's not going to change. So we're going to accept that with this breath. As we hold it, we're going to start visualizing what's next. We're going to start visualizing the possibilities. We're going to start visualizing how great it will be. And when we exhale, everything, every bit of negativity, every bit of doubt will leave us. Are you ready? Let's go ahead and take a deep breath in. And out. Everything is happening for you, my friend. And I want to make a proclamation, if I've even been saying it correctly. We want to declare this to the world. I'm accepting that this is my reality. These are the things I'm facing, and the choices I got to make are here. It's that simple. There's no more wishing. There's no more hoping. Pure acceptance. And with this acceptance, I now know the actions I can take. I now know the level up I can take. I now know what I can do to change my reality. And so do you. So accept it and become the rising tide that lifts all ships. Well, thank you so much for listening. I hope this episode was impactful and gave you a different perspective on whatever it is that you're going through. If you want to make sure you don't miss a single episode, make sure you subscribe, follow this podcast, leave a comment, or share this with somebody. We need to grow together if it matters. If it resonates with you, rising tide grows together. So let's make it happen. And I have one thing I want to talk to you about. I mentioned it yesterday, I believe on the second podcast. I'm opening up, this is a beta, right? This is a limited participation option. But these are people that want to step into their financial abundance. I have coached people over the past 5 years on positive mindset, how to shift that frequency out of that negativity, out of that doubt, out of that pain, into the positive perspective that gives them the power to see life from the high, to see life from the love, to love themselves so they can move forward into the reality that they desire. And it is powerful and it has worked again and again and again. Now I'm stepping into the financial part of that. People that really want to step into their abundance, want to go to the big money, want to expand that, because I believe we are building the kingdom. And in that kingdom, you have abundance. I'm tired of a select few controlling the masses. We are meant to have power within. We are meant to be strong. We are meant to be sovereign of ourselves. And if you are feeling a calling to rise up in your money and you want to have that conversation, there's a link below. Schedule it. It's a one-on-one with me and you, and I'm going to talk to you about this program. It will be fully released at the beginning of next year, maybe a little bit sooner, but the plan is for the beginning of next year. But if you want to get in early, if you truly are ready, schedule that call. This is not for the person that hasn't already started. This is for somebody that is making money, has it coming in, but wants to go big, wants to expand it in unimaginable ways, wants to build their business to the next level, wants to take their commerce to the most high. If that's you, and again, I know this is select few because this isn't the normal conversation, let's connect. Let's build this thing together. Click the link, get on the schedule, and let's make the shift. Well, thank you so much for listening. Have a great day, and I can't wait to talk to you next time.